A major new federal bill, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, just passed the House by a single vote. This new bill proposes sweeping changes to how federal student loans work in the United States. Whether you're borrowing now, plan to borrow soon, or work in higher education, these changes could directly affect you. The bill passed the House by a very narrow margin, 215 votes to 214 votes on May 22nd, 2025, and now heads to the Senate, where it's expected to be voted on sometime in early June or July. And because it's a reconciliation bill, it only needs a simple majority to pass. But with such a narrow margin in the House, that final outcome is far from guaranteed when it hits the Senate. Now, here's what's on the table if it passes the Senate. Subsidized undergraduate loans, gone for new borrowers starting July 2026. Direct Plus loans for grad students, also eliminated. Lifetime cap on borrowing, $200,000 across all federal loan types. Repayment plans, all current options eliminated and replaced with just two. Forgiveness becomes taxable again, except in the case of death and disability. PSLF, far stricter rules for internships and residencies. Deferment and forbearance, much tighter limits. And schools. Schools risk losing loan access if too many of their students default. If you're in school now, you may be able to finish under the current rules, but any new loans after July 2026 could fall under the new system, more expensive, far less flexible. If you plan to start school after July 2026, you are by far the most impacted. No subsidized loans, tighter limits, only two repayment paths. You'll need to budget carefully, understand tax implications, and rethink assumptions about forgiveness. If you're a school, your institution could lose federal funding if too many of your borrowers default on their federal student loans. Expect more scrutiny, expect tighter borrowing rules, and expect pressure to phase out some of these high debt programs. If the Senate passes the bill as is, some changes begin as early as July of this year, 2025, with a full rollout by July of next year, 2026. Borrowers should be reviewing their plans now and be ready to adjust. This could be the biggest shakeup in federal student loans in well over a decade. For a full breakdown of how these changes might impact you, make sure to check out the article on our website, reliefstrategies.com. Stay informed, ask questions, and if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't go it alone.